Hey everybody, it's Peeves Nation. It's Friday night and I'm drinking. Got my G&T here and the game is going and I'm not looking at any kind of bases right now. Era. So I'm pro toss tonight. Shock, shock, shock. And my opponent's Mr. Waffles, a Zerg player. So let's go on Shakataris, Shaktaris, Shataris, Shakatar, Shataris Plateau. Plantation. Wow. Can you tell I'm drinking? Ah, lovely. Alright, I kindly informed my opponent that I was drinking. Now I did that because I wanted to instill a sense of overconfidence in the player. They're like, oh, I'm playing against a drunk, this is going to be a cakewalk. Which might make him be a little lazy. And he does get a little lazy, as you'll see later on in the game. So throwing down the spawning pool, I'm just going to speed this up a little bit. Throwing down the spawn pool in the back. I can only guess this means he's going a 6 pool. Spoiler alert, he does go 6 pool. Throw down the gateway. Send this probe out, do a little scouting action. Overlord comes over, gonna do a little scouting, gonna do a little chilling. Throwing down this pylon because on this map, I tend to want to put my tech back here. But really because I don't like putting my tech here, because I could just, destroy the rocks, run up and see what I got up here. Granted, this would be the farthest point from the ramp. This isn't so much closer, but definitely concealed from that ramp. He 6 pulls me. I handle it pretty well. He kind of has an error moment, because he sends his 6 Zerglings in, is attacking here, then takes 3 of them and moves them over to my probes. My probes surround him, he splits his force, I take down his force in superior numbers with my probes, and I take care of the rest of his Zerglings with the rest of my probes. Had he been attacking me with 6 Zerglings at once, he probably would have done a lot more damage, and things might have been different. I don't mean to be rude, but you can't come back from that, says the waffle maker, the master of waffles. Talking smack. God, I love it. That just makes me want to play so hard, so much harder. Keep my goals in mind at this point. What's my goal? Get back in the game at this point. Keep my production going. Keep my harvester count going. Try not to get supply block. Don't get supply block. Is really what my goal is. But as you can see in a minute, I do get supply block. Throw down that second gateway. I need to get that. I throw at that attack and he goes, or not. By the way, you can't come back from that. Or not. What? Owned. Eat your words, waffles. Eat your words like I'm going to eat your waffles for breakfast. Sip of the G&T. So good. So good. Throwing down the pylon there because I want vision down here. Because I sense some devious tactics, even though he was pretty straightforward about what he was doing. 6 pulled me to death, and if that doesn't work, well, shit. What's he got going over here? Throws down the expansion. Rather, I missed him throwing down the expansion. He threw down the expansion. Got some. Surprisingly, doesn't have any drones coming out right now, and as you can see, I'm producing 5 things at once. Got my warp gate going. Got my. I decided to produce a sentry, so I can throw down the force field here in case he decides to send more Zerglings or Banelings or any kind of ground unit to deny them the sight that the ramp will give them. That's huge. For Protoss, always get that sentry out if you can. Because if you're going sentry stalker, put your units right here and get a pylon down here or something so you can get some early sight. You know they're coming, so you can get prepared and throw the force field down and deny them sight. Maybe have some kind of detection, throw a cannon around so they can't just get vision by putting a little probe here, over like a observer or a raven, etc., etc., etc. Anyway, throw down the expansion, get my Stargate out, and here comes the Void Rays. Start the Void Ray production. I'm back to my goal now. I've kept this goal in mind the entire game. get the Void Rays out, work towards those Void Rays. After the early pressure, get the drones pumping again. Excuse me, get the probes pumping again. Get the double gas down. Don't get supply blocked. I got supply blocked a couple times. I failed a little bit, but I recovered. And now I got the double Stargate down, pumping out my Void Rays. I'm doing pretty good. Throw down the Forge. I had the notion of doing some upgrades, but I never actually do any upgrades. This turned out to be wasted. Right now I'm just really focused on getting my expansion going pretty hardcore. Nobody on this gas right now. That's a problem. Need to keep that in mind in the future. Baneling. Couple Baneling busts there. Doesn't explode my my probe. Oh, and the probe dies a violent death. I don't even know that he has this expansion yet. He actually has 2 expansions. And, oh, there's my Void Rays! Yes! And here comes the Rage! Oh, I freaking hate Toss! Oh my goodness! Oh, what's over here? Oh, the Force Field denying them sight on the ramp! Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! Oh, there's my second Force Field. 2 Force Fields. Oh, he's so fucking OP! Oh! Oh! Go play a balanced race, fag! Oh! Thieves Nation wins the game! Oh! Why? Because I kept my goals in mind. I stuck to them. And you can't just play the game from the hip. You have to have something you're working towards. So, yeah, that's how this worked out. He went 6 pool. I stopped it. Stopped the early pressure. Got my voids out. And got him to rage quit. Goal accomplished. Woot, woot, woot. Happy Friday, everybody. Enjoy your weekend. Peebs out.